So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Griezmann! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Flamengo have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lahm. Great run on the overlap here. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Lahm. Lahm, he's got away. Lahm climbs up big. Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Griezmann has a look and plays it forward. So what can they make of this? It's a searching pass. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. Chance! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. Lahm. Scholes. To Lahm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution for Sporting, number 23, scores.
And that's the second half started.
Is number 41.
Sporting clearly have been the better side here. So if I was...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Sporting present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. He can't put it away.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And a shot! Danger averted for now. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Sporting are making a change now. Rummenigge coming on, a player of legendary status.
Well, just listen to the reception, Peter. I think that says everything.
Messi. And it's Batistuta. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in. Rodri. No way through. Batistuta picks it up out wide. Van Basten. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge, big chance, one-on-one. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking tidy in possession here. That's a good shapes to shoot! Goal! Flamengo! And they're back in front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Flamengo take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Sporting finding their passes. Lahm, and he's well positioned here. Oh, a robust challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The final 5 minutes. Great vision. He's in a great position here. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Sporting could have here their final chance.
Substitution.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, smashing header! It's hit the upright.
5 minutes added time.
Kimmich clears. Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. 5 minutes to add. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's heaved it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sporting perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Real chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe.
Sporting really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi driving forwards. And the counter is on. Baresi makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that has not gone well. Rodri. Sporting finding their passes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's taking no chances there. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Batistuta! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good.
Messi! And it's a goal! Argentina go into the lead. And that is a little undercooked. He's beaten the last man. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And we come to you now.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bastoni. Bastoni, a picture of focus and alertness. He's shifting through the gears here. He came in hard, very hard. Gabriel with the clearance. And he's straight offside. And it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Sporting really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And that has been cut short. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Sporting, number 10. Mbappe.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 9, David Villa.
Xavi Alonso. Rummenigge. Spread it left. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Sporting, number 23, Scholes. Number 5, Lars.
And it's Rijkaard.
Coming on the field.
That's good running with the ball.
Rice.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. David Villa. Goes for goal! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Look at the space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 5
Shapes to
minutes of
shoot!
time.
It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Serginho.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Marmouche, and there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity.
And a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Goes for a shot! And he can clear it away. And this is Raul. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Azar! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Rooney. David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And a chance! Goal! Germany! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Germany go into the lead. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Rooney. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Mbappe! Lacking in accuracy.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So
Chiesa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he was quick to react. Aubameyang picks it up out wide. Swept in. And that was very necessary.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor.
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Aubameyang. And it's made its way to him. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Guardiola, he's picked his way through. Bastoni gets it clear. Passing nice and neat. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Kim. Shoots! And it's hoisted clear. Xavi Alonso. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Caught offside that time. Bastoni. Now Costa Curta. And here's Chiesa. Over to the left. And the shots. And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
It's a loose ball. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort. No mistake. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Germany grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chiesa. Van de Ven gets it away. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Beckham. There he goes, motoring forward. Germany perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Petit.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Petit. He shifted it to the flank. Kimmich gets a cross in. Ferdinand clears it away. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Now it's Beckham, and he's there to make the challenge.
Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played back in. Cruyff. That's the keeper's ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cruyff is onto this. Chiesa. Looking to play him in. Llorente. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Xabi Alonso delivers. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's loose now and they will... Applies the finish! Wonderful from Vieira! A finish of true class! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for a runner. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's on the finish! Vieira. Doué quietly revving up. Scholes. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bastoni. Mbappe. Rooney. Messi. Fulham do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. And it's Doué.
Germany truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's an imaginative pass. Bastoni. Costa Curta. Vieira. Cantona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's cut it out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Germany really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bastoni. Davids. Messi. Rummenigge. Van Dijk. Rooney. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Rodri. And Scholes. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Germany still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, cracking ball. Shot at goal! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Fulham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Face to face with the keeper, and the keeper's there to save. That's going to go a long way. Costa Curta. Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rummenigge. A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Half an hour gone in the second half. Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's clever. And he's found the... And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Some resolute defending there. Germany will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played out to the right.
Has been indicated.
And this is Rooney. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's that, the end. Germany were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Ambitious ball here. Scholes. Germany finding their passes. And they've got rid. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Shot could be... Vinicius Junior! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cafu gets into a good position. There's the shot! That's really well cleared. We've won a throw in. Germany, good effort from distance. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's come loose. Scholes. Now it's Luis Suarez. India upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. And the shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk. And that's really well manoeuvred. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. De Jong with the slide tackle there. Pass somewhat off target. De Jong is always looking to break lines.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with the corner, they're first. De Jong getting this one clear. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Rooney. India needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that...
Ronaldinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hangs one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Done delicately. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius, big chance! And he can clear it away. Scholes, great ball if he can get there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Just too much on that. And that was very necessary.
Substitution for Germany, number 9, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Batistuta.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Germany.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Coming on the field
Well, Peter, the
is
manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. That's good vision. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu. Hit into the middle. Ferdinand gets it away. Costa Curta. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
substitution for Germany, number 14.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Beckham.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem...
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rodri tries from distance. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicked it back promptly. And he cuts out the supply. Sporting are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Xavi Alonso. Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And back to the goalkeeper. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's up.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
England get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's anyone's ball now. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's Sporting can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now that is a hefty challenge. Sporting do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Quality ball. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bayer getting this one clear. No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Over to the left. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Batistuta. Van de Ven. Chiellini. Rummenigge. Passing nice and neat.
Sporting really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's a goal kick. Haaland is onto this. De Jong. Mbappe. Last chance, perhaps. Mbappe. That is good alertness. That's a throw. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. Distributed tidily. And that's it. Sporting did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello, everybody.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sporting really will be deflated by...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance, surely! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Forlan.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Played back in. He's tried one!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked it up out wide. Delivered with a terrific header. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Batistuta. And they're back on the ball again.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Lahm. Quick look, he's got tall. Oh, it rattles the bar. Goal! Sporting! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, what a climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu goes sliding in. That pass has been well intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Bouten. Timber. And here's Forlan. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Sporting have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Sporting, number 10, Mbappe. Coming on to replace
So off we go once more.
number 13.
Sporting definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Azar. Sporting different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, well played, well played. Cafu. And he was quick to react. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Batistuta. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard with the clearance. And the counter is on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's there to make the challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Van Bouten trying to keep this in. And it's Xavi Alonso. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Chance for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's pulled back. Here's the header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rodri really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes proves just a little bit too strong. Rummenigge. Now it's Rice.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Drives it in.
There will be 1 minute.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass.
That's the end. Sporting looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He has found the way through, and he's been shifted off it. And he's there to get it away. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that was very necessary.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Pedri. Can he get onto this?
That's good defensive concentration.
He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Rijkaard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Tries to pass it through. Played out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hoisted in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Ambitious ball here. And this is Batistuta. He's found a way through. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Roberto Carlos, played into the middle. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
From today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall. Substitution for Sporting, number 10, Mbappe. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 13,
Here we go again.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
0-0,
Number
and we're at the
21,
halfway point.
Frankie de Jong. Substitution in progress.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Costa Curta has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Substitution for
Sporting are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Koundé, and here's Roberto Carlos. In towards the back. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. Szoboszlai. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cafu. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Oh, he's decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. Showing great feet there. And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Xavi Alonso.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. They get a throw in. Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That ball looks a good one. Now that is a hefty challenge. Cleared without complication. Out to the right. Now it's Szoboszlai. He is just caressing the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He went for the curler. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries from distance. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Koundé. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, that has caused disappointment.
And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
And that has been cut short. Darwin. Spread out to the left. Good pressure, determined, intense. Neymar. Very nicely done. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great ball, and he's in here!
Sporting really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Cafu knocks it into space. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. To Maldini. Costa Curta. And it's Fletcher. Dembele is onto this. Scholes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Busquets. And Darren Fletcher. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. They're taking a moment to consider their options. He went for the curler. Now it's Dembele. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Sporting really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to...
Watkins! It's a loose ball. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. He's beaten the last man. Oh, it's come loose. Busquets. Dembele. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Watkins certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Neymar. Driving. It's Neymar! Xavi Alonso.
Internacional have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Costa Curta probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not...
It's Neymar! Missed by a fraction. Neymar chips it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Salah. And this is Neymar. Neymar! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking for a runner. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
There will be
Busquets.
1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And here's Batistuta. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Now it's Messi. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Cross to the back post. Casillas deals with that nice and simple. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Conte. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Lahm plays it in. It's a goal kick. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. He's found a way through. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Batistuta. Cafu could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Shifted upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta, and he's surging through. Batistuta! Goal! Sporting! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chance! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No...
And the keeper's given it away. He must shot a goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
This possibly the last play of the half. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Sporting have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Rice. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. A searching ball out wide. Lovely feet. Cafu stood his ground strongly. He's got tall. Oh, it's come loose. And that has been cleared. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's rather hopeful.
Sporting couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Messi. Rodri. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. Modric. And here's Aubameyang. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk can get it clear. Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sporting looking to pass their way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. That'll be a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Batistuta.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything.